Akira began to explore a few temperate star systems to acquire titanium ore. In the process, she obtained a powerful short sword, a deadly spear, a hardy shield, and even a legendary chakram. Alright everyone, my name is EchoTango, and welcome back to the Starbound 1.4 Warrior Let's Play. So, as you can tell, we are down here on a abandoned planet by a penal colony, and you might be wondering, why exactly are we here? Well, as it turns out, Akira happened to see something in this penal colony that really caught her attention, but she never really got to get a good look at it, because all the prisoners here, all the very deadly prisoners here pushed her out, and she's been fighting them for quite some time here. That's why we had to set up camp here. So anyways, let's actually go back into the prison, the penal colony. Now we are lucky though, because we did manage to kill a lot of prisoners, so right now it seems abandoned. But Akira wants to be sure that all the prisoners are gone, so we're actually going to be doing some fighting before I show you what Akira thought was something truly spectacular. So first, let's just continue looking around here. All the cameras are going off. So far it seems like the coast is clear, but we haven't fully explored everything yet. And yeah, I did, what is it? I did explore quite a few things. I did manage to pick up a few codexes and all that. So, oh, guess what? There is not fully abandoned. We got a prisoner here, so let's go ahead and take her out. Try me. Just try me. Try me. Yeah, I didn't think so. But anyways, yeah, I've already explored this place a little bit, so we did pick up a few codexes. So any of the other codexes that we find, any other things that we find here, they're going to be repeats, right? So, but I'm going to go ahead and show you all those codexes at once we're done here. Anyways, got some more prisoners. Again, like I said, not fully abandoned yet. Yeah, anyways, if you remember at the very intro, we actually did pick up quite a few really cool weapons, like the spear here, and it's actually got a really cool right-click ability, which is a rocket ability. So I can literally ice up like that, and they'll actually push me back a little bit. But I thought that was really cool, so a nice little bonus there. And actually, this is also a rare weapon, so therefore it's actually a much more powerful weapon too, right? Yeah, it looks like we're taking care of these prisoners pretty okay. Let me go ahead and take some food. Well, also another thing to mention is that I did a lot of work off camera, which involved getting crew members and upgrading my ship. So once we go back up to the ship, you'll see it's very different. Ooh, someone's attacking me from above. Shields up. I can't get up to you. I didn't think so. Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go. There's a chest in there that I didn't get opened up yet, but we'll get there eventually. Alright, we've got another prisoner here. I didn't think so. Alright, cool. All of them are dead. Let's see here. We got some salve. That's pretty okay. Let's see what else. We got another prisoner's locker and a TV and old television. So that's pretty okay. Like that decor. We got a chest here. Oh wow, 2 uncommon weapons. A broadsword and a dagger, but unfortunately not the kind of weapons I want at the moment. Got another locker up here. We got some barbed wire. Okay, that's pretty cool. And also a lot of titanium ore. I actually haven't had to mine any titanium ore because I've just been collecting a lot of it from missions and just exploring the world and all that. Anyways, this is a very bad position to be in. That's also a very bad position to be in. Need to get down to lower ground. Why do I have a speed boost? That's weird. I don't remember having a speed boost. Oh no, that's from the food I took. Oh, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, sorry. Yeah, I almost forgot. I took a grape juice just then. There's one more prison over here. But I knocked her off. Unfortunately, enemies don't take fall damage, unlike me. I don't know why that's the case, but that is the case. Now, where exactly did she go? Oh, she's on top of the building right there. Where are you? I'm down here, but I don't know if you can easily get to me this way, so I'm gonna have to come to you then. Okay, so where exactly Come on, get up there. There we go. There and jump, jump, jump. Machine pistoling, huh? And we are good to go. Cool. Alright, so haven't fully explored the east side of the prison here, but we'll be getting there shortly. So yeah, the penal colonies, let me tell you, they're actually pretty cool. Like, there's actually a lot of really cool fighting. You can actually find a lot of really cool stuff here, scan a lot of really cool objects. Oop, got another prisoner here. Yeah, I didn't think so. Come on, come at me, bro. Yeah, I didn't think so. I didn't think so. Let's go. Let's go. Alright, yeah, so now we're making our way to the east side. Get down, get down, get down. Alright, that was an easy one. That was an easy fix right there. I think we're over on... Yeah, we're pretty much reached the end of the east side. Anyways, there's another prisoner somewhere. Got an interrogation room over here. Or not an interrogation room, but a communication room between prisoners and the outside. But that's all they really get. Alright, took care of him. That's nice. Did I scan any of this? Not the posters. We household do not need posters to help us achieve Zen. Is that so? Ow, no, okay, that was me hitting barbed wire. That was my bad. Okay, took care of her. Did I miss anything else when I scanned here? So that poster, this is an Apex poster. There's no need to be upset. A human poster, an Apex villain. Curious. My words. Anyway, so yeah, east side, and it's already nightfall, and we actually just started this in the morning, so we've been here for some time. Got a console here. Not really much anything else. Vending machine and all that. Pixels in this. Someone was jailed for fishing without a license. I hope they threw away the key. And we got a codex here, Earth's emergency broadcast. We already know that. I'll go ahead and show you all those codexes later in another Earth's emergency broadcast. Okay, so first, before we head over to what Akira saw was really cool, so let me get back inside. Let me just go ahead and show you all the codexes. So they're actually all under human. So this one, that was from Erchius mining facility. This one, okay, this one's from the prison, so you can go ahead and pause that if need be. Emergency lockdown, that was Erchius mining facility. Humanity needs you, that's also from the prison, so you can go ahead and pause it if need be. Okay, moving on, we have human census report, and that is also from the prison, so you can go ahead and pause that if need be. Okay, cool. And then everything else is from the Erchius mining facility, so we can go ahead and skip past that. So anyways, let's go head back to the place that I saw, the very special thing that I saw that Akira swore she saw, but we need to take a second look at that just to make sure we knew what we were seeing here. Right, and I think the chest is over here. It's a weapon chest. Specialized weapon chest, the only one in this whole prison. That's right here. Let's take a look, see what's inside. No way, guys. Akira knew what she saw. This is the Time Pierce, and this is our first legendary sword that we need to bring back home, guys. So that, my friends, is really awesome. Now, Time Pierce is actually kind of a very interesting weapon because it acts like a sword initially with the left click ability, but its right click ability is something truly spectacular. So you say you're in combat, of course you fight as well. It actually has a pretty good use time. It's use time 1.2, which is a little bit faster than our spear. So you're clicking, but let's say all the enemies are at you. There are a lot of them, and you need to get past them. All you have to do is right click. It'll actually stop time. Now, I can't really exactly show you that ability right now because there are no enemies, but eventually I will get to show you because we'll be exploring some other hostile areas later in the episode. So let me go back up to the ship. And let's just go. I'm probably going to go ahead and get my inventory sorted out. And also, just as I was mentioning earlier in the episode, I did a lot of off-camera work and I really upgraded my ship. So we actually got what? I think we got 10 crew members. Let me check. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we got 10 crew members, right? So now I actually have room for 2 more, but I need to get enough upgrade modules to get the last ship upgrade, right? But anyways, we did get a lot of stuff. We did get a lot of tech cards and manipulator modules, so we do making a lot of good upgrades with those. Like I showed you before, I did get a chakram, as I showed you in the intro, and also off camera I got 2 blueprints. One is for a gauntlet, which is also legendary. I'm not the big fan of the gauntlets, but you actually have a chance to find these recipes. If you don't find these recipes, you can actually get those weapon upgrades that make use reputable weaponry back on the teleshop, and you actually have to use upgrade modules for that, and also respective ingredients. But here, if you find the recipes, you don't need upgrade modules. You just need the other ingredients, and you can do any of these under your own volition. So let's go ahead and learn them. So learn to craft stun glove, learn to craft saw chakram. And also, saw chakram is actually a really, really cool weapon. I really love the saw chakram. Anything else that I managed to collect? Okay, we did collect a lot of furniture as well as other things or food. Okay, it doesn't seem like anything else. And I'm probably going to go ahead and sell these 2 weapons. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and sell them. And then we also got a lot of titanium ore. But before we do, we actually need to upgrade a few of our crafting stations, right? So I can't remember exactly. So this one requires tungsten bar, coal, and glass. This one requires titanium, silver, and coal. This one requires titanium, string, and silver. This one requires I can't do that anytime soon. This one requires titanium, silver, and copper. And this one requires tungsten, glass, and silver. Okay, so basically, all of the metals, glass, string, coal. Okay, so let's go ahead and make some upgrades. So we can finally upgrade this, so tungsten, coal, and glass. And here we go. We got ourselves an industrial furnace, and we can make a titanium bar. But we'll be getting to that in a minute. You can also upgrade your inventor's table using tungsten, glass, and silver. Hey, look at that. And now we have an engineer's table. Next, we can upgrade our wooden workbench. Okay, that's titanium. We'll be getting that in a minute. And then we can also spinning wheel is titanium. Anvil is also titanium. Okay, so we've already upgraded what we can so far. So first, let's go ahead and make all the titanium we can possibly make. I have 396 ore just piled up over just consecutive missions and exploration, so that we can make a total of 198 titanium bars. Alright guys, so all the titanium has been made, and now we can actually upgrade a few of these other stations. So wooden workbench, so that requires titanium, silver, and copper. And now we have an industrial workbench. I think that's what it's called, but I can't access it. One of my crewmates is in front of it. Yeah, industrial workbench. Then we can go ahead and upgrade the spinning wheel. So that's titanium bar, string, and silver. And now we got ourselves a sewing machine. Look at that. And then finally we can upgrade our anvil, which requires titanium, timber, silver, and coal. Yeah, now we actually have ourselves a forge. And actually we could also go ahead and make the next set of armor and weapons. So look at here. Okay, actually we still do need upgrade modules, even though we have the recipe. Okay, but we do have the upgrade modules, so we'll go ahead and use that. We can make some titanium weapons. And we could also make a radiation EPP upgrade. Actually, you know what? We could actually do that right now. I do have a venom sample. So let's go ahead and do that. 1 second. And then also, we could also make the next armor set, the river set. But unfortunately, we do need silk and canvas. And to make silk, where is it? You need moth traps. And that requires tungsten, timber, and torches. So let's go ahead and make 2 of them, and I'm actually just going to go ahead and collect the silk on my own time, so hopefully by next episode I'll be all ready to make the next armor set. And then just so you can have a better understanding of silk itself, silk requires 4 silk fiber from the moth traps, obviously, and then canvas requires cotton wool, which we have plenty of copper to go along with that, right? Anything else I should be worried about? No, let's not make any of that right now. We can make a few other stations. Like we can go ahead and make a kitchen counter requiring timber, wooden logs, and copper bars, so that we can actually make our own food on the ship. And so just make sure the kitchen counter is used to produce wholesome foods with a variety of effects. That's pretty awesome. And then apothecary, we don't have enough timber. We do have empty bottles. Okay, we have glass to make the empty bottles. I can't remember where to make it. But first we can go ahead and make... let's go ahead and make 20 rounds of timber. Cool. And then I do need to access... No, it's actually here. We do have the glass to make some empty bottles, but I don't have enough glass, so... Let me just go ahead and make 10 rounds of glass, or 10 panes of glass, I should say. And then we have... Then we can make 5 bottles. And then we can go ahead and make our apothecary station. So... Yeah, we have just enough. Okay, so that, like I said, that requires timber, empty bottles, and torches. The apothecary used to produce healing items and medicine. Okay, that's a lot of stuff. I know that's a lot of things that we just went over right there, but man, we're making upgrades as we go, which is very important. Important to what we're about to do next. And finally, the last thing we're going to do, actually not the last thing, second to last thing we're going to do is the radiation EPP upgrade, which requires the breathing EPP, which we have, the titanium, copper, and venom sample. This upgrade adds radiation neutralization to your EPP's capabilities. Use it on planets with high radiation levels. So in this case, those would be planets that orbit radioactive stars. And so let's go ahead and make that, and we got ourselves a radiation EPP upgrade. That is pretty awesome. And then finally, the last thing we're going to do is we are going to make... Actually, let me go ahead and put some of the stuff back because we don't need to use it anymore. So the copper, the silver, the gold, the iron, the tungsten, and now the titanium. And we'll be keeping the sharpened claws on. And this is how we can finally go ahead and make our saw chakram, because I'm a really big fan of the saw chakram. So this requires the chakram that we found, an upgrade module, and, well, holy cow, 15 sharpened claws. We got 19, which is barely enough. And that is a favorite weapon of the Sacred Order of Lumber Monks. Huh, pretty cool if I don't say so myself, right? So, now let me just show you how the saw chakram works. It's actually a really cool... it's like a ranged melee weapon, so it's a throwable melee weapon, and it actually has decent range. It's literally just a saw blade that actually spins, has a sound effect, and if you actually embed it into a wall or floor, it'll actually stick there, and anyone who passes over it will actually have a lot of repeated damage dealt to them, continuous damage dealt to them while they're standing on it, or standing like right next to it, which I always really enjoy. So, that's finally all in order. I'm probably going to go ahead and get a few things organized. Let me just go ahead and put those away. I mean, if I actually don't really like the time pierce entirely, I mean, I could just switch back to the spear I was using, but I'm just going to go ahead and store that away for now. Holy cow. That was a lot of stuff that we went over. But, when the next thing I want to show you is actually, for those of you who don't really understand how it is that you collect fuel so you can travel between star systems, I'm going to go ahead and show you that really quickly. For those of you, whoops, my bad. For those of you who do already know, you can just go ahead and skip past this to the next part of the episode. So for those of you who don't know how to collect fuel, all you have to do is actually find a moon, any lunar orbiting body like this or this, and you just travel to it. That's really all it is. And so, of course, all the descriptions here say it's a lonely moon with no breathable atmosphere, but there is fuel below the ground. Yeah, they'll always tell you it has no breathable atmosphere, and you're always going to find fuel. And of course, because there's no breathable atmosphere, you're going to need at least a breathing EPP for this. And so all you really have to do is literally just start digging around. And the deeper you go, the more fuel you'll find, and the better fuel you'll find, actually. And also, Sail will give you a message. Detecting entities attracted by the moon's Erchius deposits. Their interest in you will grow as you collect more fuel. I would define these entities as intractably deadly. I salute your fearlessness. Thanks, Sail. That kind of means a lot. So anyways, what we're mining here is just a very simple crystallized Erchius fuel. But the deeper you go, you're going to find liquid Erchius fuel, which is actually more powerful. And this cave system actually opened up to us real nicely. And actually, we found our first deposit of liquid fuel, which is nice. So let's go this way. I'm guaranteed to find a lot of things. Oh, actually, you know what? Let's not go that way, because that right there is an Erchius ghost. Those are the only enemies you'll find on these moons, these lunar planets, but they will basically one-shot you, so you have to be very, very careful, and you need to move fast. You need to collect your fuel fast. You need to move fast, right? But yeah, the deeper you go, actually, here's a good place to go. Let me just show you a really big liquid deposit, if I can get to it fast enough. But that means we need to dig deep, we need to dig fast, right? Okay, that's not necessarily helping me at the moment right now. Okay. Okay, that's not helpful. The deeper you go, the more fuel you're gonna find. That's all I'm saying. So you have to dig deeper. I mean, that's the case with anything Starbound related. You're gonna find the best fuel deposits deeper underground, right? Okay, so we have a little bit of liquid here. Not a whole lot. But... Oh, here's a good deposit right here. This is a good liquid fuel deposit. This is the kind of deposits that I'm looking for, and these are the ones that you really want to go for, because there's always going to be a lot of it, right? And then the further you go, like I said, the more you're going to find. But you also have to be very careful, because remember, the Erchius ghost is always going to be on your tail, and will speed up with the more fuel you have. So here's another deposit right here. Alright, and actually I think that's really enough for now that I just wanted to show you. And so that's really all it is. So you just go, if you want to collect as much fuel as possible, you go to a moon, dig deep. Now, of course, in survival mode, it's going to be a lot harder, because you won't be able to beam up directly, so you actually have to go all the way back up to the surface, right? But other than that, I think we're pretty much good to go, right? So now with all that sorted out, I'm actually going to just do a little bit of organization and cleanup, and also I'm going to go back to the penal colony and pick up my camp. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I just took a look at the time, and I realized that we are actually cutting it close to the amount of time I usually want for episodes. So I'm actually going to go ahead and end this episode here. Of course, I was going to find the flooring clues today, but I'm actually just going to go ahead and do that in the next episode. So just stick around until then. So with that being said, thank you guys for watching this episode. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, drop a like down below. Lets me know how I'm doing. And if you want to see more of my content, why not hit the subscribe button? How about me, and how about you? So once again, thank you all. Until next time, I'll see you around.